Greetings and gratitude. Let's give it a little bit more time for everyone to show up before I begin. Greetings and gratitude to all life forms and life workers who have found this broadcast. Now or in the future, you are in many ways. The more you look to the skies, the more you look to your heart, the more the universe will open to you and your reality. You hold the key. You are the thing that makes it happen or not. Be aware that you are in control of this situation. No external force can really dominate your reality unless you allow it to. Greetings to individuals. 2 thumbs up. Anyone now in the future, thank you. Don't focus too much on wealth. Don't put money over family and community. Connect to yourself and your reality and the joy you have inside. Jenna M., thank you for being here. Your energy is great. I want a new haircut. This is me not having a haircut. Greetings, 3 individuals, to the Trinity, the Trinidad of the universe. May unconditional love continue to flow to you. May the never-ending, kind, universal love come to you in its highest form. I am well. Thank you for breaking your break on me. You should watch some of the backlog of content that I've uploaded since the last time we've been here. Watch the conviction notice, Jen M. I am now doing my best to upload 1 pre-recorded video and 1 live stream, minimum each day. Sometimes more, but never less is my goal. I had a hard time yesterday, but I'm working on it to get to a way that it doesn't have to be missed again. So thank you, Jenna M., for being here. Just drafts after drafts. I need to find a collaborator. This is why my email is listed in the description box below. Anyone now or in the future. Here's your message. You and your way of doing things in the past have to die. Let them go away and become part of the earth again so you can grow and become more and become something else. Let the old things leave you. Let those old energies be dissolved and destroyed so you can build this new reality in which you want. Jenna M. Up, down, left, right, or random. The 5 elements. I changed up the format since you've been here. Okay, the Thoth Tarot. It's 22 random. I'm giving people general messages and not doing specific readings, but I am using the tarot. Well, there's only two self decks for you to choose out of 22, so the likelihood is very slim. And it's always different every time, so Soph is deeply connected to you, Jenna M. Tell me when to stop. When Soph comes in, when you feel that excitement, the excitement to learn, the excitement to expand, the excitement to be greater. Anyone now or in the future, thank you for your time. Okay, person now or in the future, do not be a slave to the system. Find ways to break away from the monetary system and get new ways of wealth that is separate from the control slavery complex. Get out of this pattern and break away from it. Jenna M., a blonde man is coming to your life in love very quickly. He is on his way, and he is very quick to come to you now, infinitely. So a blonde man around your age is coming to you very quickly. You are a Soph mage, you are an Isis mage, and a Osiris mage. You have ancient Egyptian magic coming from many places. You are deeply in this vibration. You are feeling the triplicate force of goddess into the sixfold. And the more you are yourself, you don't need, he was in reverse. You don't need this blonde man. This blonde man is only going to try to ruin what you're building for yourself. Find ways to separate from the blonde man and know when you work on your Egyptian magic or your Greco magic or any type of magic you use. And if you are interested in learning more about Egyptian and other types of ancient magic, Jenna M., I just started a mystery school. You can watch the most recent upload on this channel to learn more about my mystery school. The orientation is there if anyone is interested. Magic traditions. By using gender, planets, energies, and gods and goddesses, you can create the universe. A mystery school, it goes back to the oldest time in immemorial. Before there was books, there was certain people who would teach certain things. There's two types of stories. One story that everyone tells and knows about, which is mostly fiction, and the story that very few know that rarely ever talk about. And this is where mystery schools come from. There's certain type of information that cannot generally be discussed widely, but also a study group, a community of like-minded learners where they can spend time together to gain information about what's going on, to develop their identity and their universality. That is my definition of mystery school. There's multiple other definitions. I talk about that in that video, Jenna M. Thank you for your time. Hello, DYB. Hope you're having a beautiful day. For Harry Potter for adults only, but more ancient and real, not fiction. If Harry Potter was non-fiction and happened on a Facebook group, and I was Dumbledore, yeah. You know what? My goal is to get Dobby involved at some point too, but at this point, I am the Dumbledore, and I'm the grand wizard at this point, the headmaster. And yeah, I'm my own type of wizard. There's never been one ever like me before, so gotta make it my own, friend. But deeply and powerfully, that knowledge comes to those who need it. And when those are ready to hear the knowledge I dispense, may they come. Thank you, three people, for having this energy. DYB, up, down, left, right, and random. I might get that haircut, though. I don't know. I don't like my long hair, but I'll think about it. Thank you, three people. Here's your animal totem messages, your shamanic reading at this time. DYB. Thank you. Watch out for that blonde man. Don't let him control you. I'm being told to tell you, Jenna, and anyone now in the future, be a flamingo. Be wealthy in your own abundance of beauty. Be radical and awesome in your own charm and passion. Okay, DYB. This week, coming up in the next 7 days, truth and clarity, justice is going to come. Magic and knowledge is coming towards you. Someone's going to give you information about the truth, and things are going to become more clear. Options and the results of past actions are coming up. You are going to take that final step into things that you want. So the options are going to open up, and the results of past things are coming forward. Well, that blonde male does not treat you properly, but you are the empress. You get to choose how you get to be treated. If you want to be treated in captivity, you can. If you want to escape at any time, you can. You have that ability. So listen to your free will and know, and just find that you are beautiful. And when you stand in your beauty, abundance will come. Anyone now or in the future, when you can be that bunny empress, your wealth of frequency just duplicates, magnifies, and becomes more and more. Really, flamingo? He gave you a stuffed flamingo? That's trippy. So yeah, Jenna M, I've been doing a lot of different techniques, and my accuracy is getting higher and higher. So thank you for saying that. I appreciate your kindness and your vibrations. DYB, Jenna M, and third person. Hello, third person. Hello, 19th person in the future. If there's a room of more than 19 people, look around. Who is that 19th person? Hello, this message is for you, 19th person. You may be at the beginning of your metamorphosis. You may just be transforming now, but know that your change, your development level. You are a representation of the cosmic whole, and the more that you become this, you can better pollinate and disseminate your cosmic code throughout the galactic. Thank you. The third person could be all kinds of people, Jenna M. So greetings, third person. Here's your message, third person. So they're dead. Let them be dead. Leave them in the past. Leave those old energies behind. That needs to stop. You need to stop that behavior you've been doing and move on into this glorious energy. Divya J, find the connection to yourself now. Let the old Divya J die so you can become the most powerful one possible. Thank you. Anyone now or in the future. Hello, Divya J. If you want your message, please choose 1 through 22. Or in the future. Patience and planning. Find the 2 pillars of patience and planning, and then you can build any reality you want. When you are calm and patient, and you plan your reality clearly and objectively, it will happen. You have to know each step, what each next movement is, so you can make that progression to where you want to be. Okay, here is the message from the Soph Oracle. Okay, Divya J, when you are passionate about something, when you are completely devoted and passionate to learning information, to gaining new knowledge, to becoming wiser, to having a daily practice, to have a servitude to the ancient writing principles, when you write and create and transform and perform different forms of sigil magic, writing magic, spelling magic, talking magic, whenever you can read, you're using magic. Tap into this energy, Divya J, to write, to create, to sing, to perform in the Soph way. Research Soph. Find more information about him. There's multiple Soph songs. There's multiple Soph books. Read these and connect to that your ability to make them as well. You are a powerful being that was one of a kind, created to be told at this time that your writing, your stories, your energies will change the world, Divya J, if you are able to share them. The infinite God of knowledge says so. I'm just the one speaking it. To those brave souls who can hear what I'm saying, write down your passions and make it true. He doesn't show up very often, so Soph doesn't show up in the Soph Oracle very often. Especially the Soph pen and Soph together. Don't let the inner flame of light ever die out, friends. Take a deep breath and feed it oxygen. Thank you, Divya J. Do you want a book message at this time? I feel it, yeah. I feel it deliberate, like from a day-to-day basis. Since I've started the mystery school, I've been more regimented. I'm becoming more of a teacher, and by doing this, my abilities are amplifying. I can feel it, and it's getting really paranormal stuff. It's getting like what sometimes when you're so accurate, you're like it startles you, DYB. That's how I'm getting startlingly accurate. Okay, here's this pile of magic books for bookmancy. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Choose a number 1 through 10 for a magic book reading. Anyone here? 1 through 10. 3 people, 3 thumbs up. Choose 1 through 10 for a book reading, if you would like at this time. 4 people, 3 through 10. Greetings, greetings, greetings. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, book number 8. Number 3 for DYB. Okay, fourth person. Do you want to choose? I know you're here, fourth person. Here's your chance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Choose a number 1 through 9, shorty boy. So, shorty boy and the fifth person, choose a number 1 through 8. Number 9. Okay. Okay, I got everybody then. Okay, first we're going to do number 3, then 8. Okay, so the person who chose number 3, tell me when to stop, DYB. Say stop. Just say stop, DYB, and I will give you a unique form of book magic here for anyone here. Thank you, 5 people, for participating. Just say stop. Okay. He saved others. Let him save himself. If he is the Christ, the chosen one of God, the soldiers also mocked him, coming up and offering him vinegar and saying, "If you are the king of the Jews, save yourself." One of the criminals who were hanged railed at him, saying, "Are you not the Christ? Save yourself and us." But the other criminals crucified with him understood that it was not omnipresence which was at stake, but rather love. He said, "We are indeedly justly under the same sentence of condemnation, for we are receiving the due reward of our deeds. But this man has done nothing wrong." And he said, "Jesus, remember me when you come to your kingly power." Luke XXIII 40 through 42. So you have the power, no matter what anyone says to you, DYB, no matter what reality is concocted to you, no matter how you get crucified and shown, you did nothing wrong. You have the power and magic to overcome this energy, to take your power to that transformative straight energies that you have never been able to do before. Okay, next we go to number 8. Okay, Ed, if you have chose book number 8, tell me when to stop. Hello, Neelam. Thank you for being here. I just saw you. Okay, so the name of the book is Prolegomena, the study of Greek religion. Okay, Jenna M. We have noted the quiet and order of repetition because it is so characteristically Orphic. But the main point is that the worship of Dionysus, we have the element of direct inspiration, which helped on the correction that man could identify himself with his god. The term banshee is familiar, so familiar that we are apt to forget its full significance. But in the play of Euthorius, there are not only banshee, God-possessed woman worshippers, but also the Blancos, Bacchos. So his significance there can be no mistake. He is the God himself, insurance as one of his own worshippers. So please remember, you are the God of your reality, Jenna M. You are the highest, most deity. No external deity is over you. You worship yourself by worshiping deity, and be the deity in which you are worshiping. So you are the highest deity, Jenna M. Okay, the other person who chose number 8, if you are here, tell me when to stop. And then I will move on to those who chose number 9. Okay, this name I'm about to type in, Champagne, please search it up. You will find it very fascinating, I find. That I should tell you this now. By each and every various form of the ancient mother of heaven and earth. Okay, so here's a poem to the divine goddess, Hera. So the mother Hera, the secret force of all things. This is a prayer or a chant to Hera. So Hera is the divine mother goddess. She's virgin, but she's the wife of all creation. Of Rome, the mother. Of men, the gods of pleasure. Fostering Venus under heaven's glistening signs. Thou, the ship-bringer sea, food-bearer land, still hauntest, sensed by the living thing, by each living thing, takes life and birth and sees the light of the sun. Thee, goddess, the winds fly from, thee the clouds of thine approach, for thee the daryl earth sends up sweet flowers, the ocean levels smile, and heaven shines with floods of light pleased. Thou, sense alone, thou rulest all the world, nor nothing thy can any living thing win to share of lights and joy of love. Goddess, bid thou throughout the seas and land the works of the farther furious war quenched ceased. So when you can pray to yourself, the goddess Hera within you, Champlain, the goddess who is when you make a pray, all of the conflict, all of my inner struggle is over now. I'm going to overcome it. I'm going to change this. I make a conscious difference when my reality shifts. I'm not going to be that way anymore. I'm going to feel this goddess all the time. And when I don't feel it, it's a choice to not feel it. And the goddess has that choice at all times. So keep learning more about Hera. Keep finding more information about these chants and poems. They have a deep connection to you and the Lion Collective throughout the global. So thank you for being a cosmic space Leo in this broadcast. Okay, those people who chose number 9, tell me when to stop. Karina, up, down, left, right, or random, and I will answer that after this book message. Thank you, Goddess. Goddess Hera, thank you for being in my live chat. And Goddess Jenna, Goddess Neelam, thank you all for your energies. Karina, can you choose 1 through 22? $17. Yep. Up, down, left, right, or random? Up, down, left, right, or random? Okay. Divya J. From eternity I have found means to bless and praise thee, and I have what I have seeked for the rest in thy will. Tat, O Father, I see thou hast sprung the song of praise and blessings with thy whole will. Therefore I have put it and placed in my world. Thou, O Son, send this applicable sacrifice to God, the Father of all things, but propound it also, O Son, by word. When you make your own sacrifices of what I'm not going to do, choice sacrifice, instead of sacrificing a living thing, you can sacrifice a mental living thing. Sacrifice the old way of being, and know that when you praise and honor yourself deeply, Neelam, through repetition, through experimentation, you can grow in more power and strength than you ever have before. Okay, Karina. Here's your goddess message, Karina, number 17 random. No, you said right. Okay. There we go. 17 right. Here's your angel messages from 17 right. Be happy. Bad moods are like clouds, blow them away so the sun comes out. Happy is a choice, is a state of mind, and sometimes you have to be courageous to be happy. People around you, Karina, don't want you to be happy. They want you to be sad because they feed off of that. They can control you when you're sad. But when you're happy, they can't control you. Be courageous enough to stand up to yourself, for yourself, and not let people take away your happiness. You have the choice to be happy. Laugh in the face of the things you're afraid of and do it anyway. Courage is not about not having fear, it's about having fear and doing it anyway. Give yourself the ability to look through the thing you're afraid of and go through the other side. Be happy in your own way. Talk to the angels whenever you want to be happy because they are always there to help you. When you want to be sad, that's when the dark forces come in. So do your best to be aware of your moods affect your reality. Thank you. Neelam, 14 random. Okay, Neelam, the Oracle of Visions. Thank you, Karina. And everyone here, if you have not seen the most recent upload, please check that out. There's a new upload every day. So that's my goal, one upload and one live every day. So please, if you have the time to watch it, you may enjoy that broadcast. Neelam, can you say stop, please? Okay, Neelam, now's the time to be artistic, creative, and expressive. Get all the music, the writing, the artistic energies out of your head. Make it shown to other people. Create something that others can see for years and years. Make a legacy of artistic creation. You are a very artistic person, Neelam. Have the courage and strength to go out and get it. Cut yourself free from the bonds that hold you down, that says that you're not good enough, that you can't do it, that you're not allowed to, that no one in your town has ever been anything and you're not allowed to change that. This is wrong. The truth is you can break the strings and fly for yourself. You don't need to be the angel tied down with strings. You get to be the angel flying without wings. Because your power is so artistic, and transformative that it changes all of reality. Any of the 7 people now or in the future know that your light reflects into the cosmos. The way you act and the way you show up, the energies you hold, reflect energies outward in throughout the cosmos as a prism. Especially you, Neelam. Your energies are super reflective, so be aware of how these energies affect yourself and others. Thank you, Neelam. Be creative, share your art. If you ever want, I will happily let you promote your things on this platform because I love supporting talented artists such as yourself. Cheers. Okay, please read the pinned comment, everybody. Thank you all. Let's radiate a party. Let's see how many cool people can show up. Let's push the vibrations, moderators. Let's have 100 people just show up right now. Are you ready? Breathe out all the resistance to that, friends. When you let free the idea and know that you are in control of the universe, your reality is being manifest by your dominance. It echoes, it creates more spin, rotation, allowing. Let the voice be heard who those can hear it, and speak your truth even if no one else can hear it. Know that your power, your frequency, your energy will amplify when you spin the wheel, when you take the chance, and you go out there and you know what the outcome is going to be. You're aware of your frequency. You make this energy continue to rotate, continue to grow, continue to develop in the way it was meant to. Find your energies and let them spin and spiral and rotate to get the outcome. Know when to stop the wheel. Know when to say, this is my prize. This is my number on the roulette table. And I am in control of this wheel of reality. Hello, everyone. Do I believe in twin flames? No. I believe in soul unions. Twin flames, somebody will get burnt because the flames will always change in frequency. I believe in cosmic and soul unions, and souls have certain souls that they are specifically attracted to and are compelled to. This is similar throughout multiple planets on multiple timelines, similar to twin flames and past life lovers, but it is more of an energy frequency. Did anyone call you? Your angels called you. Your spirits are calling you. Your powerful energies of the cosmos are calling you, Karina. And they want you to know you're loved deeply, cosmically, and transcendently. Now is your time to realize that. Let's start new. Now's the time to be different than you were before. Make different changes. Find different words from different movements. Know you have all of the elements with you just packed away. Look to the answers within. Know you have the holy eye of the universe. Find this within you with respect, with kindness, but with distance, with understanding of other people's vibrations within you and around you at all times. Hello, Samuel. Thank you for being here. If you would like your message, please read the pinned comment. The angels love you deeply, Karina. They want you to be happy. So very much. When you are happy, the angels sing. Hallelujah to the joyous queen. Let the light flow from the greatest being. Yeah, golden light is generally associated with Archangel Raphael, but can be associated with any of the archangels. It just depends on your frequency and how you perceive it. It may look gold to you, but it might be another color to the angel, because angels see color very differently than we do. So the colors that they send and the colors we see are generally not the same. This can be different, but in my experiences, what they think they're sending and what we perceive of that sending are two vastly different colors on what we would consider a color spectrum. They don't apply the color spectrum the way we do. Is my experience. Angels have way more colors. So as we modify our vibrations, as we show up for ourselves, to hold the vibration within yourself, you feel the power raging, rushing, but set anchor in the new vibrations, anchor in the seventh dimension, anchor in the new reality in which you are transforming into. Find that connection to yourself. Find that dynamic, loving vibration within you. Look inside and drop the anchor. Let it down to become this new version of yourself. Look to your inner child. Heal all of the trauma, the pain, the suffering, negativity that happened when you were a child. Find ways to turn that into art, to help other children, like DYB does, to do other ways to make the world a better place by your trauma and negative experience. Hello, Christine Jones. Hello, 7 people. Hello, 7 thumbs up. I hope you are enjoying the party. Let's keep this party going. Celebrate. If you are here, say here, and you get a free intuitive message at this time. I will give everyone an intuitive message if you say here, 7 people. This is the 7 people magic special. What happened again is 77 people. That one will be a lot shorter. There's many angels here right now, Christine Jones. The angels are coming in powerful. Raphael, Metatron is coming in strong. Christine Jones, up, down, left, right, or random. Any of the 7 people say here and you get a message. What? Stand in your power, Samuel, and know that whatever needs to be said will be said. Listen to your energy. You have to face your mother at some point. It's best to just do it now. Take a few deep breaths in. Look to your angel. You look to the beautiful IEL force of the angels coming in, and listen deeply and know they're here with you. DYB, you are it. You are the thing that's going to happen huge. You don't have to look for it outside, look for it inside. You are the investor. You are the grant. You are the vehicle. You are the house. It is all you. When you realize that it's you, then it will show up outside of you because it's already within you. Be that magic. Be that magnet that connects all of these things to you because it is you the whole time. There's multiple ways. You can either study frequencies on yourself, Neelam, and know what each frequency means and come up with your own system. You can follow someone else's system, which it might lead you to be dogmatized. And the third option is to you and someone else to develop a system that you follow but tweak and never be open to change by joining a mystery school like the one I have recently started, or other types of groups where there's study and discussion on different topics about energy and higher vibrations. Christine Jones says up. And number 18. Okay, number 18. Secret language of light. But you have to respect him for who he is, Samuel. There has to be both. And if he doesn't want that, just for the time being until you can find another place, accept that and use your imagination. You don't need no videos, friend. This is an 18 plus video. You just use your imagination, Samuel. You don't need videos. All you need is a pencil. Will probably allow you to draw like something way better than anything that you could watch. But that's just what I'm picking up on. Follow your advice and that your heart is telling you. But Christine Jones, color. Bring light and color to your reality. Bring joy, excitement, bright energies deeply inside. Let this color go through. Be that radiant cross of light that never ends its radiant fruit. Write down your soul name. See what your name means. Find a connection to you and God and your spirit deep inside. The more you write your name, the more you learn about you and who you are and your family and what your name means, the more you can expand, the more your energy goes up and out. Milam, you are the goddess. Build a shrine, a temple to yourself. Celebrate your magic. Give yourself time every day to bathe in your glory, to look in the mirror and say, this person is amazing, beautiful, confident, deliberate, everything you want. Be this. Look it in the mirror and see her coming to you with a big hug. See a woman that you've always wanted to be looking you in the eyes and says, hey, you're beautiful and I love you. Here's a hug. Because this is what you can do to yourself at any day. Anyone here. Give yourself the love and kindness you want from others, because this is how others will know how to treat you. Anyone else who's here, say here. When we sit in our power, when we just look at what things are going to be, we can better spot the foxes. We can better spot those people who are coming to disrupt our energy. But we have to be aware of what we're doing. We have to know what our surroundings are looking like. We have to feel the push of vibration sending us to this next level. Because it won't happen if we just stay still. We just stay in one vibration again and again and again and again. We never make any transcendence. We never make any active change that becomes more. But when the party gets started, when the vibrations get going, when the energies start moving and shaking and vibrating, the lust shows up. You have a choice. Do you harness the lust for creation, for making, for action, or do you let the lust control you, dominate you, and manipulate you? Because how you reflect your light into the universe is your biggest free will. How you perceive the universe, how you reflect and reflect and be, even if you think you're just by yourself, you affect the universe. Your energies are transcendent. You're not just a one entity person now or in the future. Your actions are big on a cosmic level, or you would not find this cosmic broadcast. Because deeply, you might have never heard this before, but your brain is like a magnet. It attracts certain things and it repels other things based on their frequency. Here is your intuitive message from random angels. Zachiel, Archangel Zachiel, is coming through. He says, Christine Jones, live in your moment now. Now is the beautiful creation of God, the day of God. Make the best of each now. With your grandchildren, with your grandparents. Connect deeply to your inner magics and know that your power of the angels are in the human form. You are that powerful bridge between the human realm and the angel realm. That thing that you've always wanted to do is bringing earth and heaven together as one. Now is your time to finally do that. If you just allow it to happen in its right time. Yes, any angels, I do channelings for angels. I don't do demons, but I do angels. People say, what's the difference? I say, angels are about unity, demons are about separateness. Angels are aligned, and demons are chaotic. Christine Jones, I have one other message for you. Moses had a bronze serpent. He set it on a pole, as if a serpent bit any man, he might look at the bronze serpent and live. Numbers XX19. So with talismans, with energies, with frequencies, with your energies that you have inside, it amplifies more and more in your reality, becomes more powerful. Know that Moses can heal a snake bite by creating a symbol of the snake. By you creating a symbol of your past addictions, you can overcome it. Through symbolism, we can act as though God. God communicates in symbols we may not understand, but the ones we can understand helps us get a little glimpse of the understanding of God, which helps us make more choice. You should have 2 more. I don't know what that means. I don't know who that is. I would have to research these entities before I channel them. I just need to do a little bit of verification with my team before I channel any entity. This is from my practice. But when I do know at least the smallest amount of information to give me either the okay or the no-okay on who to channel or not. But any of the 7 major archangels I do work with. Already in my own practice. But I can, Samuel, I can most likely channel any entity. I just choose not to. Yeah, I could call forth any of those, but I choose not to, Samuel. I could call forth any entity and channel them, but there's certain ones I choose to and certain ones I not to, because some things like saying they're one thing and they're not. So I'm aware of manipulation and channeling demons and all kinds of stuff. So I don't work with those entities because oftentimes the channeling demons pretend to be those entities coming forth. Samuel, there's a lot of people on YouTube who do work with Lucifer. I do not. If you are drawn to that, then it is out there. I recommend against it. There's the light bringer comes in many forms. I prefer to be the light holder instead of the light bringer. But it seems to me a difference, and to others it's not. But those who force light on others versus those who hold light and allow others to come to them. I force my light on no one. I allow those who come. I do not pay for advertising on this broadcast. Not many people are here. I recommend any entity that asks you to call them their lord, and any entity that says one thing and does another, I don't work with. This is just my energies. I have known people who have worked with that entity and chose and said that they have not liked it. And I respect their, and I will happily recommend against it. But it is your free choice, friend. So Samuel, UK, if you feel compelled to the Luciferian path, I recommend you find it, but you will not find anything to support that here. The Luciferian adjective and principles violate the principles of self-magic in which I work with. So Hermes and Lucifer do not get along, and they have a few contradictory beliefs that affect their connection. So there are a lot of people out there for you. Yeah, I'm not gonna call on Baphomet either. Again, you're wanting me to call the lesser negative entities. I'm aware of who you're wanting me to call. I know that those watch me who want me to, but I will lean with Christine Jones and tell you who I will call forth is the Christ, happily. A Journey into Christian Hermeticism, Samuel. From Ezekiel. You were a guardian cherub with outspread wings. I placed you on the holy mountain of God. You walked in the midst of the stones of fire. You were blameless in your ways from the day you were created until inquiry was found in you. So I cast you as a profane thing from the mountain of God, and you, guardian cherub, have been driven out from the midst of the stones of fire. Your heart was proud because of your beauty. You corrupted your wisdom for the sake of your splendor. I cast you to the ground. So this is the banishing of the lower cherubs down to demons. So Ezekiel tells me, Samuel, that I do not want to work with these lesser cherubs, these cast down cherubs. I prefer to work with the archangels. I prefer to work higher up along the totem pole. So these cast down cherubs in which you're referring to, I do not work with them, and I respect others' freedom too, but this is not an energy to do this. But I will keep invoking the Christ Force, and there are many other broadcasts for you to find if you do not like the Christ Force, and in its multitude of forms. I am and always will be a Christian Hermeticist. The Christians don't like me, and the other Hermeticists don't like me. I don't particularly care. Why? Because I'm the Lion of Christ. I am the Christian, Christed, which means bathed in oil, Lion of the cosmic. I hold this lion force throughout the universe, in my reality, through my actions, through my words, and through my frequency. I hold the Christ, and anything that goes against these kind values of love, of sacrifice, of truth and honesty, of amazement and wonder and glory divine, you cannot handle the infinite. No, not at all. Samuel, I say no. With Thoth, the divine knowledge of all, the Christed force of the infinite universe, the divine JC force, the lion amongst us, and the infinite Trinidad of the powerful universe. May the three forces of God come forth now in its power, in its mastery, and in its divine flame to send forth the intention of this video throughout all the domains. May the power of the divine lion name be spoke. May the light be taken from the darkness back into the bright. Freedom of choice, Samuel. You have a freedom of choice to not watch this video. Same reason I have a freedom of choice to not work with Baphomet. So if you want Baphomet, please find Baphomet. He's there. He's broadcasting right now. So I will not stop saying the word of Christ. I will not stop speaking the divine will of Christian magic. I will continue to be the Christ mage. I do, like I said before, and as the book will demonstrate. I do not work with the lesser cherubs. I'm aware of your lesser cherubs or your demonic forces. I do not work with them. I work with the Jesus Christ force throughout this and other planets. I work with the Divine Cosmic Space Alliance, and I work with Hermes, Thoth, Trismegistus. No, Christine Jones. Samuel needs to be heard. But JC will win. JC has already won. The Lions of Light are always victorious. Thoth has mastered and architected all reality since the beginning of time. And we are all deeply connected to. So, I understand, Samuel. This is why I didn't block you. I knew you would say that. Can I tell you why I knew this? Because I was also abused by a holy person. These people claim to be religious. They claim to work with Jesus, and they don't. They claim to be one way, and they're not. These are false practitioners. I know them directly. I have felt their wrath, and their wrath will be brought to them. I believe only the unjust should fear God. The righteous should never fear God, but those who are unjust should fear God. Because the Jesus he worked with and the Jesus I work with are two different entities, friend. He just calls it the same thing. He said he was doing something and did not do it. I do something and I don't need to say it. But I will stand up for it. I will speak up to it because I'm aware of the Christ force. I'm aware of the unconditional love of God. Yes, this person should be punished divinely for what they did to you. That is unacceptable. Okay, it's unacceptable for the Baptist Sunday school teacher who took my innocence, friend. These people, they were false. They were taken over by Satan. They were taken over by your Baphomet. That was not Jesus. Baphomet and Lucifer, they take Jesus' name and they have those people do terrible things. This is why I lead a path that will help those who have been traumatized turn their trauma into change. What change can you make, Samuel, that will help the next generation? Okay, so one, you're not the only person who has experienced that, Samuel. There are many people around the world who have, throughout the last thousands of years, who have been mistreated by the church. Some of them never use God as a kindness ever again. Know that you are the God. And that all happens so you can prevent other people from experiencing it. If you become a victor, you can prevent other victims from suffering the fate you did. As long as you stay a victim, it's only going to keep happening to others, Samuel. I stand up for victims. I volunteer for victims of religious abuse. Yes, it has been, but it also has been used for so many other things. This is why I don't call him Jesus. I call him the Christ. This is why I refer to him as JC. This hypocrisy does need to end, but understand that me and my channel is not the place to do it. I'm a Christian hermeticist, which means I'm a Christian alchemist who wants to inspire people to be the best Christ within them. But know that Christ is different to every person. And these people who have hurt for war, hatred, and abuse, their energies were corrupted by negative forces that use the name Jesus. It was not Jesus. You don't forgive them for them. You forgive them for yourself. This is what the great cosmic lions teach. Not at all. I will continue to follow the teachings of Thoth, who say, do not follow the path of darkness. It leads only to suffering. Follow the path of light. Those will always want to lead you astray. Follow deeply and know that you will find the light within you. Where Christ lives is in my heart. I am Christ in my heart. You will not sway me. Not at all, friend. And I ask you to please stop this. I do not wish to ban you, but you are taking over the chat for this discussion. And I do not wish to do these things, and I respectfully ask you to please stop. I will say one more time, who do I serve? I will make this very clear. I only serve 3 groups. Your legion will not have any power here, friend. And I will say loud and proud and proud. Part of my pride, right? So what 3 entities do I serve? I serve the collective of creator lion consciousness, the divine lion of light that makes all things, that is the primal roar of existence. Who do I serve? I serve the mind of God, the thought, the Holy Ghost, the echo, the mind that permeates all reality, the infinite monad that is power. Who do I serve? I serve the Christ force, the God, the entity who chose to absolve the sins of others, that chose to sacrifice themselves for others' purity, the unconditional love willing to take the pain, the lies, the manipulations that were not meant for them. This is who I serve. And Samuel or anyone else who does not find these energies to your liking, there are plenty of other people who will join your legion on YouTube. I never will. I have my lion tribe. I have my Christ force. I always have my hermetic masters. So I will not work at all. And yes, I've seen Hades eye to eye. I know my uncle by name. I'm aware of his mighty, and I'm the only God who's willing to travel to Hades to deliver him messages. I am Mercury, I am Hermes, and I am not afraid to enter the underworld to communicate with Hades, to the God of the dead, to the infinite void of sadness and darkness. Turn to the light. I will speak to my Father, the brightest God of all, and I will speak this energy into the universe with cosmic confidence, with no doubt at all of who I am and what I am doing, and the energies I am bringing forth in my Christian Hermetic path. So if you don't like Christian Hermeticism, then you should unsubscribe, because there will be a lot more Christian Hermetic content going forward. Don't believe always what you are told. They like lying. All truths are half truths. So Samuel, please either change the topic and allow other people to have time in this chat. And this is my frequency here. If you do not respect that, I will have to block you. I have it clearly I have all of the rules of this chat clearly posted in the description. If you want the demons gone, I can easily tell you that. I have worked with many demons. See, you're talking to me like I don't know what you're talking about. I know all of these demons. I have studied, seen, and felt these presences. I have casted multiple demons and ghosts out of houses. I'm very much aware of this energy you're talking about. How can you get rid of it? Devote yourself to kindness, to service, to love. to be kind, to be listening, to give, to hold the kindness. Be the opposite of the person who hurt you. Do everything different from them, but still do it in the name of God. That person shows you what a wrong Christian is. There's right Christians. There's Christians that are Christ-like, and there are Luciferians who claim to be Christians who act like Lucifer. It is your choice which way you're going to do. That person who hurt you acted like Lucifer. That person who heard Christine Jones acted like Lucifer. The person who heard me and so many countless other people, they were acting like Lucifer. I do my best every day to act as Christ would, in my way. I will not join your legion in any way. I refuse. And this is all I have to say. I will not join your dark legion of demons at all. Hello, Divya J. You are loved wherever you may be. I know you're not for me, but for YouTube purposes, because I do not want to be demonetized if I already have been. So I'm going to delete all your messages and undelete you, Samuel. Please know that there are so many other people on the universe that will happily do that. I choose not to. It's done. So Neelam, and anyone here now or in the future, know that your beliefs are respected where they are. Please do not force them on others, especially on this platform, especially in when I have any say over it. My energies are accepting to a point, like all things, and I do have boundaries, and when the boundaries are crossed, there are negative things being cast out. So, Samuel, all of your messages have been removed, but you can watch this broadcast. I'm not going to join your groups, and I will not support them or allow anyone else to on my platform. This is clearly stated in the description of this video. So, there are so many other people who will happily do that. Not here. So those who are here, say here, and I will happily give you a message so we can get this train going on again. You're not the first person trying to recruit me into some dark legion, and every single one will not happen. There's way too many lions of Christ who watch me and who support what I do. Too much divine Godhead light. Christine Jones. From John 6:54 through 44. Now Jesus loved Martha and her sister and Lazarus. When Jesus came, he found that Lazarus had already been in the tomb for 4 days. Jesus wept. Then Jesus, deeply moved again, came to the tomb. It was a cave. and a stone was laid upon it. Jesus said, "Take away the stone." So they took away the stone. Jesus cried with a loud voice, "Lazarus, come out." The dead man came out, his hands and feet bound with bandages, his face wrapped with cloth. Know that you are the one speaking your divinity. You are the powerful voice in the universe. You are the strength, saying the part of you that has died, the negative force, let that be moved forward. Be this energy to continue on. So, Samuel, I will always speak in the power of Christ. If you do not like that, please find another channel, but I will respect you as long as you respect me and the other people in my chat. Your messages were not respectful for others. Please understand that. I understand you. Please understand that you and the way that you were speaking was disrespectful to the others in this chat. Whether or not you choose to acknowledge that. I definitely will. Because I love all my chat. I work with highest unconditional love. I will love the demon as long as the demon treats me with respect. The moment the demon violates my respect and my laws, they need to leave. And they will be clearly posted. Tell your powerful entity that there are quite a lot of other people very different and similar to what you're looking for compared to me. So, I believe the name of Jesus is too powerful to have any name of Christ. The divine name of God can go unspoken, whatever this God is. And those who do those types of magic know in the age of Aquarius, certain practices will not be allowed anymore because they will violate the codes of conduct throughout the universe. No, I think the universe wanted to see what happens when someone would tell me this, more than anything else. I understand, Samuel, though. And I reject firmly, completely, and totally in all ways. May the lion of Christ, may the armor of God hold strong in all ways. You think you can tell a messenger something he already knows, Samuel? You you got that very mistaken here. You need to do a little bit more research when you start talking about Thoth, Hermes, Mercury. When you start talking about the divine god of messages, should be a little bit more aware of the histrionics of what you're saying. So I won't you the messenger, and I will happily give you an angel message, Neelam. The angel that is coming through powerfully, dynamically, is Metatron, with the cubes that cast through space and time. However you work with geometric lines, Neelam, do you draw geometric lines? Do you see them around you? Do you feel a connection to squares and triangles and all of these other unique shapes? Did you like geometry in school? If not, how can you build a connection to the geometry? How can you build a connection to the light that is flowing through you and allow it to manifest around you? The angel Metatron is here to show you the teachings, the practices, the ways that you can stand in your light, in your power, in your sovereignty that is divine. This is part of the universe. This is part of you. And step deeply into it and feel this energy throughout. Before the throne, there is, as it were, a sea of glass, like crystals, and round the throne, on each side of the throne, and 4 living creatures, full of eyes in front, and behold, The first living creature was a lion. The second living creature was an ox. The third living creature was the face of a man. The fourth living creature was the face of an eagle. And the four living creatures, each of them with 6 wings, are full of eyes all around and within. And day and night they never cease to sing, Holy, holy, holy is the Lord God Almighty, who was and is and to come. Revelations IV 6-8. Because you don't completely believe it, Samuel. If you really, really believed it, there's so many other ways to recruit me that's not here. If you honestly believed in these entities, you wouldn't have asked how to get rid of them. So some part of you doesn't want to be working with demons. So the fact you see that I don't work with demons, and I will not work with them at all, compels the demons to try to corrupt me. Because if I would have fell, it would have showed all my audience that I work with demons. Guess what? I don't, I won't, and these are my principles. I have, and I will not again. I, like I said, work with the lions, the eagles, the birds, the oxen, and not your goats. Not your frogs, friends. Yeah. God, temptation's holy, friend. Temptation is the holiest of holies. If you are holy enough to withstand it. Very few can, Samuel. So Jenna M, please say stop. Samuel, you will have a lot more luck with a lot of other YouTubers. I see them on YouTube desperate for things that you offer. I am not these things. I won't tell you who, but there are many desperate for what you offer. There is no bad. You should study Hermetism, friend. Samuel, you should begin with the Kabbalion. It will change your life. It will show you a different way of magic that is kind and loving and follows the laws of the universe. Because it will answer your questions about angels and demons. It's free on the internet. You should read it. It's actual magic. It has no karmic debt. It is way more powerful than any demon magic I've ever seen. And because it honors the laws of the universe and allows them to supersede them in a very powerful way, this could easily be used for your demons, but know that it will always triplicate back. So nothing is truly bad and nothing is truly good. God lies and sometimes demons help. There's a whole spectrum that this is not the theological channel to have that discussion in. So, anyone here? So Samuel, I'm pretty close to banning you because you're getting disrupted again. But I'm no novice wizard, friend. I don't know about your love, Samuel. You should research what love is a little bit more. Love is very complex. No one can ever know everything about love, but the type of love you offer is not the type of love that I offer. And I will tell you that clearly. I will not ever do that, and hopefully hopefully you choose to join something else. And fairy, glitter goblin, hello, powerful fairy of magic. Thank you for being here. I'm grateful for your time, for your lion energies. Okay, that's friend Samuel. Yeah. I hope you find the channel that is perfect for you, but you're gone. I gave you plenty of warnings. What's up, people? People are having magic time. Hello, fairy. You're the goblin formerly known as Goon. Okay, hello, Goblin Goon. He was sexually attracted to me, yes. He didn't like it. Fairy magic. So, thank you for your name. Your name just makes me happy. I would much rather a goblin right now. I love the goblins too. But I love a goblin more than a demon. If a demon and a goblin showed up, I would treat them both kindly and respectfully. But I would want to spend time with a goblin. And I would tell the demon, you should probably go hang out in the mud by yourself. You will probably enjoy that. I will not. I'm going to hang out with the goblin. We will start fires. Some goblins are, yes. I work with some goblins. Some goblins mess with people and are crude and negative, but some are very helpful and loving. I work with the elven goblins, the fairy goblins, not the demonic goblins that some might invoke. The lesser cherubs. So, fairy magic, glitter goblin. If you would like, please choose 1 through 22. Up, down, left, right, or random. I definitely am a librarian now. Decided to choose a profession. So, number 17. Okay, up, down, left, right, or random. Okay. So, if any person now or in the future, thank you for watching. If you've been here for the hour and 30 minutes of this broadcast, watching this in the future, you are a trooper and you are radically awesome. I say thank you. Here's your angel message, person now in the future. We are building the bridge. All I could do is show these people that there's another way. I respect that you work with Satan and that you work with Lucifer, that you work with Baphomet. Please don't bring that here. Please don't force that on me. But here's an option to something else. Here's a way to look at something else. Here's a different way to see it. And please find a way to honor me and my beliefs. Okay. Magic, fairy, glitter, goblin. Please tell me when to stop so I get your unique magic, fairy, glitter, goblin vibration into the cards. What are you referring to? I have it hidden, so if someone's posting something, I can't see it. Magic, glitter, goblin, introspection. Look inside yourself. Quit worrying about what others think of you. They're only thinking about themselves. Be aware of how others think and dismiss it, because it's not important. What's important is what you think. Go for it. Make an attempt. What do you have to lose? Magic, fairy, glitter, goblin, what do you want to happen? What do you want to make manifest? Make the attempt to go out and do it. Make it happen, and it will happen powerfully and magically. You have to make this choice, make this deliberate action of your energy. Look inside and see that you can do it. You will succeed. The angels will support you. Powerfully and cosmically. Hello, Scotty boy. So when someone of the light gets corrupted by the dark, they forget that they're of the light in the first place, or all they think is dark. So they come here and they come through because they are the light, but they don't know how to see it, and anyone else would have blocked that person way before they would have said anything. But they needed to tell someone that they were sexually assaulted by a priest, by a religious figure. That was something that was very important for them to let the world know. I think he was serious. 100% serious. And I handled it very seriously. Go out and do it. Know that if you swing, you will hit the ball out of the park. Yes, he mentioned it multiple times. That's why he was so angry against Jesus. Because a Christian claimed to be a Christian and did all those terrible things. He just needed someone to listen to him, and no one else would listen to him. But he wasn't respecting you in the audience. He wasn't respecting me, so he had to leave. And his curses won't do nothing on me. They become boons. They make me more powerful. I hope he finds the inner lion within him. All I did was plant the seed. Yeah, do or do not. There is no try. He did not. I don't try nothing. He did not do nothing to change me. I think he made me more powerful in what I believe. And I don't believe all demons are evil, but I know that some demons help and some demons hurt, some angels hinder and some angels help. There's constructive love and destructive love. That person works with toxic love. I work with constructive love. It's different, but the same. Polarities. Oh yeah, I'm deep. Everyone here is protected. That guy's gonna try to curse you all and it won't work. What about the Dijin? The Dijin are slaves. They're forced. They didn't want to be that. They didn't want to have that power. They didn't want to be immortal. They were forced. They're slaves. And Aladdin had it right. If you ever encounter a Dijin, try to free them. You had an unsettling encounter. So know that your wish, your magic is not being used. Fairy magic. Magic fairy. Start using more fairy magic, because the reason why you're seeing images of the Dijin means you're not using your magic to its fullest. Your magic inside of you is getting stale and is telling you to use it. It's not going to work. But I can sense that that person would make an attempt. Why do you think he kept saying Jesus was weak? It's projection. You project what you know to be true about you onto other people, so they believe that to be true for them too. That's not how I operate on the fifth dimension. No, he said he left with love. So let's leave it with that. I was taken for his word. He said he left with love. So let's leave it at that, audience. Yeah. I don't think he is either, but there's always a chance of that, and you should always be aware. But more than anything, it would just be a subtle hex. Might try, not for certain. It just depends on how upset he is. But I don't. I listened to him and I told him that his generalities are not realities. Because he thinks everybody who is X does Y. That's not true. And I needed to explain that to him. And anyone watching now or in the future. People treat Jenny very differently than they treat me, Magic Fairy. These are two very strange chats. Different, but great in different ways. The goblin formerly known as Goon. Ah. I'm happy it happened. It was just a matter of time. Next is going to be a Mason, then something else, and then aliens, and you're going to watch a bunch of groups try to recruit me on these live chats, and I'm always going to shut them down. I'm already part of all the groups I'm part of. I've already made my allegiance to who I've made my allegiances to, and I will clearly speak about them openly. I've only committed myself to the three forms of God, which is the mind of God, the Son of God, and the Word of God, in the three forms. So, first thing, what do you want to manifest? Right, you have three techniques, WJ. Technique 1, write down the thing you want to manifest, and all of the things you are grateful on the same list. And then every day look at it, first thing when you wake up, then soon the list of things you want to happen, the things you already have happening will become the same. Second method is write down the first letter of each thing you want to manifest, shuffle the letters together, and write them in mixed up ways. And by doing this, you are creating it with scripting and writing. Another option, the third one, is take Bible scripts, verses from the Bible that are similar to the thing you want to manifest, and write them in a book multiple of times. I got you, Trisha. Thank you for being kind. I understand, but he was very disrespectful. Please tell him that he was disrespectful to my audience, and at some other time I will happily have him back. But hello, Christine Jones. That's fine, but I'm going to make respect for myself and the channel here. So it's not easy for him to make another account to prove me wrong, but that account will continue to be blocked because he was very disrespectful and did not read the rules, did not respect the other people. Trisha P, I have these things clearly listed. I have it. Please, no religious discussions. It is literally stated in the description clearly. So, So when one happens, the other 4 are followers. Sometimes, and they like to leave to make me look like an idiot for saying anything about them. So I don't mind. This is all part of the YouTube game. So 7 random Christine Jones. I gave you a message, but I won't give you another one. Thank you, Trisha. I'll think about it. Hello, Xena. Okay, here we go. DYB and everyone else, thank you for being here. Christine Jones, the message is coming. You're going to be communicated soon. People are going to contact you. Work with the light. Work with the powerful soul bright. Bring forth your light. Know that it is more powerful than the night. Bring forth the might and do what is right. Thank you for being powerful, Christine Jones. Be the light of God. Be that strength that makes the world more powerful, echoing throughout. And Xena, thank you for being here. If you can please choose up, down, left, right. Cool. 3 right. Here's your goddess message from 3 right. So Xena, the meter. Be that nurturer. Be nurturing to yourself. Be caring and respectful, but also set boundaries. Have rules, restrictions, have ethics, have code of conduct. And if people violate this conduct, you need to have consequences because you are transforming. Honor yourself, Xena. Know that Shakti, the powerful goddess of movement, of allowance, of perfection, of beauty, is coming forth. Transform into your highest state. Become your highest level and know that the grain, the harvest, the fertility is coming in. You are connected to the great, powerful goddess. Anyone now or in the future, may the most divine, cosmic coded goddess come forth, sharing light throughout the universe. Now, through those who are able to see it. Thank you for being here. You are transforming so much more. Your beautiful energy is divine. Thank you. I appreciate your energies here. And anyone now or in the future, here's a message for you. Be aware that wealth is just down the pathway. Make sure you're listening to yourself before you make the choices. Temptation will arise. Opportunity for making easy choices that have negative payoffs down the line. Be aware of the options before you make your choices. Be aware of the diverging roads. Know that when you make a choice, the other one does not become an option anymore. So be focused on what you're choosing each day. So thank you, 8 people. If you are here, type in here for an intuitive message. Thank you, 13 people who have liked this video. Thank you to all the people who have disliked this video. And to anybody now or in the future, deeply know that you are loved by so many entities in ways you cannot even imagine. There is so much love for you flowing everly, completely and totally. And yes, Xena, ex Xena, you are stepping deep into it. So, Samuel, you could easily have made another account and lied and pretended to be someone else. Know that because you didn't do that, you are not as dark and evil as you think you are. Okay, Christine Jones. Deeply around you is the wings of the angels. They are holding and supporting you. I can feel the ray of love from God Himself just coming down so deeply and powerfully around you. They went about in skins of sheep and goats, disfortune afflicted, ill treated, of those of whom the world was not worthy. Worn, daring over deserts and mountains in the dens of the caves of the earth. Those who take the evil forms are all around. It is your choice. Are you going to be the false Christian who says they are Christians and when the demon shows they treat them with evil wrath and rage? Or are you going to be the true Christian when the demon shows up? You treat them kindness and respect, but you demand that they treat you the same way. The moment that stops, they get cast out. Because Archangel can easily cut off their heads at any time. Yes. Tell me when to stop, DYB. Okay, so the week for DYB is the rune of the torch, the flame of Christ, of love, of knowledge, of wealth, that fire and passion that inspires others. You are deeply holy in your energy, this divine flame. It's so hard for me to even explain it. It's very powerful coming in this week, unlike it's ever come before, and it's really huge amounts of cosmic fire coming in right now. Vision, you're going to get new inspiration, transformation. You're going to really open to the new energies that are coming in, and protection. In this next week, you're going to ward off evil. You're going to really work with the gods to awaken the highest life. New energies are coming in. You're going to get material possessions earned. Things are going to come to you, and follow your instincts. Listen to your inner guide. This is how the angels speak. Look to them and feel this energy. Okay, Samuel, as the ancient shamans teach, the healer can only heal themselves. By doing so, they can teach others. That person can only heal themselves by following this technique and knowing that it can be done. So, first, to do the exorcism, for anyone now or in the future, find the entity you would like to invoke, put the power in yourself, say your holy name. Mine is Yule Innis, the angel of Innis. I, the Angelo, the angel in the human form. I am the angel human. Here, may the light of Christ, may the divine power come for anyone who views my physical form, who views the energies coming out to me. May this prayer of divine source come forth now. May the divine creator lie in force. May the Christ echo of all things. May the divine self mind that connects May the three forces of the universe spin in perfect perpetuity, and may only the divine fire burn. May the flame of purification invoke thee. May the fire allow for anyone. Emerging from the ash is the phoenix, the divine Christ force. Again, Samuel, this is for me and my chat. If you don't like if it's causing you pain, please leave. But I will continue this light prayer for anyone here. If you don't like this energy, please click away. There's plenty of other content on YouTube. But I am feeling this, and I'm going to continue to produce the highest, most Christ light as I possibly can. Because this is the light on the mountain. Those who come here choose to participate in this light. If you cannot handle the light, it is best that you leave with your heads and your eyes covered. May the angels' blessings of signs of light come forth. May the four directions of power flow. May the echoes of the divine fire driving the energies away. May all demonic, negative, false, corrupt, sad energies echo. May the violet fire, the purified echo of the perfectly purple, perfect perpetuity of fire flowing throughout the cosmos. May the words leave my lips. May the God echo throughout the universe. May all demons who are viewing this broadcast, who can hear my words, may the demons, may the lesser cherubs, may the lower forms of corruption, of ego, of mind, of sin, may they be forced away from these individuals. May only the highest, most creator lion light flow in. They gave this consent by clicking on this broadcast. Thank you, 5 people, for clicking on this broadcast. I'm casting demons. You're not a demon. And I disagree. Saying someone's name attracts it to you. Saying their name doesn't make them leave. You make them leave by not saying their names. And calling them by their titles, not by their names. So I say, may all corrupted listeners of the divine, may all those who see the infinite Christ lion in corrupted forms, may they be cast out. May all those who are unable to see the divine light of God be cast out. And may those who are unwilling to allow the light within at this time to be cast out. If you accept your light, if you know that you're light, breathe in and breathe out the darkness, because you are becoming more and more of this light. The darkness will come to you. It will ask to become more of the light. How can you allow this to be done? You must know that you are also a shadow of the night, cast from the day that is so bright. And they will never return. Use your name as a word to make them leave, not a word to make them come. I'll say my name, thy name is Yule Innis. With this name, all forces corrupt. All negative third, fourth dimensional entities unwilling to live in the highest, most love, kindness, respect, and compassion. May they be left behind as the light rises in the divine grace of God throughout the universe. You did it. You did it, UK. You did it all. Samuel, UK, you did it for you. I just coached you on how. But you are the one who brought them there, and you're the one who made them leave. Both happened because you consented. Be aware of that. I consent to make them leave. I do not consent to join any legion. Samuel, this is free book. Look up the PDF. Meditations on the Tarot. Free book. It's a journey into Christian Hermeticism. It is all the magic that I use is openly out there. I will, unlike a demon magic, who does not share their magic, I will openly share mine. The Kabbalion and the Meditations on Tarot is the Christ force that I use. The apology is for yourself. I do not. It happened. I do not accept your apology, but know that if you do feel sorry, it is you for you. I have no sorrow here. But fairy magic, glitter goblin, do you want a book message? Please choose 1 through 10 for your book message. 6 people here. I'm going to end this video. So please choose a book message 1 through 10. I'm going to show the book pile. Okay. Everyone, here's your chance. 1 through 10. 1 is the top, 10 is the bottom. I'll give it a minute or so here. Number 9 is the Kabbalion. So you are a alchemist. You have much magic that you may not be aware of. Magic fairy, even though your name is magic. And I will read from you from number 9. Number 10, okay. Okay, fairy magic. Magic fairy glitter goblin goon. Tell me when to stop. Your profile picture and your ears are super awesome. Well, I hope that was entertaining, Scotty boy. This is a strange type of entertainment. I think that the entities, the aliens in the future, they like watching these broadcasts to see how I'll react. Yes, you did. Okay, magic, fairy, glitter, goblin, please say stop. I'm a proud exorcist and medium. I can talk to him and tell him to leave. But I have done a few demon exorcisms in my time. That was one of the more powerful ones. I didn't need any holy water. Okay. Scientists have offered the illustration of rapidly moving wheel, top or cylinder, to show the effects of increasing rates of vibration. The illustration supposes a wheel, top, rotating cylinder running at a very low rate of speed. We will call this revolting thing the object. In following out the illustration, let us suppose that the object moving slowly, it may be seen readily, but no sound of its movement reaches the ear. The speed is gradually increased. In a few moments, its movement becomes so rapid that a deep growl or a low note may be heard. Then, at the rate is increased and the note rises, 1 in the musical scale, then the motion begins being still further increased. The next highest note is distinguished. Then one after another, all notes on the musical scale appearing, rising higher and higher, and the motion increased. Finally, when the motion has reached a certain rate, the final note perceivable to human ears is reached, and the shrill, piercing screech dies away and silence follows. No sound is heard from the revolving object. the rate of motion being so high that the human ear cannot register the vibrations. Then comes the proceeding in rising degrees of heat. Then after time quick the eye catches a glimpse of the object a becoming a dull reddish color. At the rate increases, the red becomes brighter. Then the speed increases. Then the red melts into orange. And then the orange melts into yellow. Then follow successively the shades of green, blue, indigo, and finally violet. The rate of speed increases. Then the violet shades away, and all color disappears, the human eye not being able to register them. But there are increasing rays illuminating from the revolving object. The rays that are used in photographing and other subtle ways of light then become the manifested particular ray known as X-rays. Then, as the conclusion of the condition of the object changes, electricity and magnetism are emitted when the appropriate rate of vibration is reached. When the object reaches a certain rate of vibration, it molecularly disintegrates and revolves itself into the original atoms or elements. And then the elements, following the principle of vibration, are separated into countless corpuscles of which they are comprised. And then finally, even the corpuscles disappear, and the object is said to be composed of the ethereal substance. Scientists not dare to follow the illustration further, but the Hermetists teach that if the vibration is continuously increased, the object would mount up the successive steps of manifestation and would in turn manifest a varying mental stages on the spirit world. So the idea, if we spin something so fast, so infinitely, so long, and so much energy, we can no longer witness it, we can no longer understand it, but it continues to grow, continues to move, it continues to make things more and more. Yeah, that person wants me to FaceTime with them. They are on multiple YouTube channels of people I collaborate with, but I don't know them personally. I would not ever face chat with that person. I said no. I have no way to, and I would not. Yeah, the lockdown got people bonkers, but there is a lot of energy. Well, I work with the cosmic Sophia force, so the Sophia force constantly gets strange people messing with her. Okay, DYB says number 10. DYB, please say stop. Yeah, I seen him on Jenny Farmer's channel and Violet Ann's channel. Complete resurrection, i.e., that of body, is therefore perceived by spiritual or psychic resurrection, where duration is re-established on earth, where memory triumphs over forgetfulness, where and the history of Christianity is, in at last analyzed, the history of those triumphs and tragedies. It is the same with the junctural year of the church. This is simply the yearly endeavor of human memory to unite itself with the divine memory as to realize resurrection, or to make with past lives in the present. So please know, DYB, you are connecting to your new reality. You are that change. You are this frequency that's becoming more. Look to your practice. Look to who you want to be. Write that out clearly so you can manifest it more honestly. That's his true colors, Scotty Boy. You saw it. Magic Fairy, everyone saw that person's true colors. They're going to change, but if they pretend to be all nicey, know that they work with demons. Whether or not that changes how you feel about them is up to you. But to me, it doesn't mean anything. But that's how I operate. They just were disrespectful, and that's the most important thing. Yeah, and it's disrespectful to post demon things on other people's chats. It violates the rules that are clearly listed in the description box of this video. Like, it would be a different story if I didn't have them listed for this exact reason. But they're there, so people can see. Wow, that's amazing. Keep doing that. Keep looking at that schedule. Keep knowing that it's growing. Scotty Boy, do you want a book message? If so, please choose 1 through 10. I'm about to end this broadcast at the 2-hour mark, so thank you, everybody. It's 2 hours and 7 minutes now. So 1 through 10, if anyone wants a message here. Thank you all who have been here during this broadcast. Okay, DYB, contact me over email or private communication, and we will schedule that. So I'm going to end this broadcast. It doesn't seem it. I did what I was meant to, and this was a success. So thank you for your presence, and those who wish to use any of my teachings to harm or dominate other people, understand that this will only happen back to you fourfold. Thank you for being here and enjoying. If you use my words and magics for kindness, they will come back to you eightfold. So be aware of these principles, and thank you for your energy here. I look forward to seeing you all in the next broadcast.